Hey there everyone, and welcome back to my channel. It's Akira Ari Mayy here. Thank you for joining me. And I'm whispering to my roommates right now that they're pre-gaming for the Super Bowl. Anyways, so this video this is my video. I hope you've enjoyed the other videos so far. Makeup tutorial part 1 and 2. My short little get ready with me. My ego card collection. The surprise video I uploaded for you all. And this video is titled, you can tell by the title, How Pokémon Sun Moon Made Me Fall in Love with Pokemon All Over Again. Now, the Pokemon franchise, I'm not saying like I was ever going to fall in love with the Pokemon franchise, because I've been a Pokemon fan for my entire life, and I'll probably be 80 years old playing whatever system's out by then, playing my DS, playing Pokemon. I will always be a Pokemon fan, but I don't know, the Pokemon games, like, when you bought the games before, you always knew what to expect. Like, you always knew there was only bad guys trying to take over the world and catch the legendary Pokemon. And there were 8 gyms, you had to conquer all those, you had to beat the team, yada yada yada. It was all the same. And it was like, I don't know. It got very repetitive to me. That was just my opinion. I loved it, but just every game became so predictable. The games were always fantastic, they were always fun, don't get me wrong, I always enjoyed them. But I don't know, they just got, like, in my mind, like, I was like, they should do, like, I used to always think, like, they should do something to, like, completely change the game of Pokemon. I never thought they would, but then Sun and Moon came along. And when Sun and Moon came out, like, I didn't really know, like, what the trials were when they announced those, like, how you had to complete island challenges and whatnot. And I thought it was really different. It was just like, I didn't really know what it meant. And then when I said Team Skull, I was like, oh, Team Skull is gonna end up being the same as every other team trying to take over the world, catch legendary Pokemon, and yada yada yada. And I don't know, but when Pokemon Sun and Moon came out, and like I played it. By the way, if you haven't seen Pokemon Sun and Moon, this is probably gonna contain spoilers. For you all, just a little warning to you all. But anyways. So, Pokemon Sun and Moon, when I got the games, I fell in love right off the bat. And I've never loved, like, normally Pokemon games, I only like 1 or 2 of the starters, and I like some of their forms, but not all of them. There's always one where like I like a starter, and I like one of its evolutions, but not all of them. Sun and Moon was the first game I ever played that I liked every single starter and every single evolution. It just extraordinary. Some of my new favorite Pokemon have come from Sun and Moon. I don't know, Sun and Moon, it really, in my mind, changed the game, like, between the island challenges. Like, I thought that was so much fun. Yeah, it's similar to gyms, but to me, it's just a lot different, collecting the sea crystals, and, I don't know, just to me, it's a lot of fun. It throws a whole new twist on a Pokemon game, and in my mind, for me, it completely re-innovated the franchise, and made it, like, holy crap, they actually can change up Pokemon and make it fantastic if they want to. Because Pokemon X and Y, I played them so many times. I started a new game on, that means probably 4 or 5 times at least. And all I would do is I would just transfer my old Pokemon to the Pokebox and then put them back on the game whenever I start a new game. But they were fantastic games, but still, like, I always thought in the back of my head they should do something like I said, I'm kind of rambling in this video. But, I don't know, to me, Pokemon franchise, I'm sorry for rambling. I don't know, I'm trying to get my words together for this. Or this week I was going to make this video and I had, like, everything I wanted to say all planned out, like, everything I wanted to talk about in the video. Now it's been about a week later and my mind's, like, all jam. I'm trying to think, like, what was I going to talk about in the video? But, yeah, like I've said multiple times in this video, Sun and Moon, they just, between the island challenges, that was a whole new twist. And there was only 8 of them and not 7, and like each island had a kahuna, and you had like the grand child for each island, and then at the end there was the grand challenge championship, and it was kind of like the Elite Four, but it was a little different, had a different name. And one thing I loved, I'm sorry, notification came up on my phone. Anyways, and I love how on the game, like on Pokemon Sun and Moon, or X and Y, and Alpha, Sapphire, and Omega Ruby, when they all came out, every other Pokemon game, after you beat the league, whenever you go back, you have to re-challenge the league until you become a champion all over again. On this one, it's different because once you beat the league, every time you go back, you're defending your title, and I think that is so cool. Like I had always wanted that incorporated into a Pokemon game, like to where like you could actually go and incorporate your, like not incorporate, but like go and defend your title rather than have to go and re-challenge and go through the same old stuff every time. And your challengers vary. They give you so many different challengers to vary on here, so you have multiple times to beat the league. And I like how each Pokemon has like each island has like a guardian Pokemon. Like I think Melmel's is Tapu Koko, I think. I don't remember. I haven't caught all of them yet, but another thing I like is the Ultra Beast. I think that's a huge twist, like the whole different dimension, and Pokemon creatures coming from a whole different dimension, and the Beast Balls, and it's such a fantastic game in my opinion. I've never loved Pokemon game more than I have Sun and Moon, and I thought it was gonna be hard to top X and Y, because X and Y I thought was taking Pokemon a good direction, because a lot of the older ones were very I loved every Pokemon game that, well, there's been some I haven't liked, but there's always, franchise biggest Pokemon, there's always going to be some games you don't like. It's just a fact. But for the most part, I've always played all the games, whether I liked them or not. And X and Y I thought was a huge twist, and I thought it was like introducing the Megas and all the stuff that came with X and Y. I can't remember the whole storyline. I haven't played it in a while. Oh, the Ultimate Weapon and the Man from a Long Time Ago and whatnot. But on X and Y, on Sun and Moon, I liked because they weren't going after like the main Pokemon like Lunala or Solgaleo. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm terrible at pronouncing names. But anyways, like they weren't going after those. Lillie's mother in the game, I can't remember her name, the president, I can't remember her exact name, but she wanted the Ultra Beast. That's all she wanted. She didn't want to go after like Cosmog. In my mind, I never knew Cosmog was going to turn out to be the legendaries. That was something that I didn't know. It was a major twist to me, and I loved that twist. I'm sure some of you already knew before, like you played the game, like you knew Cosmog evolved into Lunala or Solgaleo. But I don't know, I really enjoyed Pokemon Sun and Moon just so much. And there was so many twists in the game that I didn't expect, like the Ultra Beast. I like how they didn't go after, like, she didn't care about getting Lunala or Solgaleo, and Team Skull was just partnering with her to help her get the Ultra Beast. I don't know, I thought it was just a really fun twist of the game. So I can sit here and go on, and I can sit here and give you more spoilers, but I think I've explained my point why Pokemon Sun and Moon, it's re-innovated my love for playing Sun and Moon. I felt like I was a kid again. Like, X and Y I liked, but I felt like I didn't feel like a kid again. I felt like I was getting into Pokemon. But Sun and Moon, I feel like I was a kid when I played them both. I just beat Sun recently. Actually this week I just beat Sun. I beat Moon when I first got it. I played it all weekend. I played for 3 days straight. And I beat that. And then Sun, I was waiting a little bit, and I beat Sun recently. Well, like I said, this week. And just completely renovated my love for the franchise. It gave me, like, Primarina and Brioni, I think that's how you pronounce them. Both of the water evolutions of, I can't pronounce his name either, the first form. I have trouble pronouncing all their names. Normally until I hear the name on TV, or like in a movie or something, or I hear someone else pronounce it, I am terrible at pronouncing it until I hear someone else. I may be pronouncing them right, I don't know. But those are probably two of my favorite Pokemon. They've been added to my favorite. I'm a huge water Pokemon fan. The rest of my sleeve I have on this arm, I'm finishing up with water Pokemon, and I'm thinking about incorporating a few of these newer water Pokemon from this new region in there. But that's enough about this. I hope you all enjoyed. I have one more video to make tonight. I will see you all very soon. Bye. Love y'all.